always feels like we're leaving work late now.
Well, the time change will do that. We are now on Eastern Standard Time, not Eastern Daylight Time.
Oh, is that true?
Mm-hmm. The abbreviation changes from EST to EDT.
Wait, I had no idea.
Yep.
That's crazy. Never too old to learn something new. Here's what's confusing to me. I heard Florida voted to not have daylight savings time anymore. So do votes mean nothing?
Votes mean nothing.
Thanks, democracy. We can vote, but nothing will actually change.
Well, we're not technically a democracy, we're a republic.
Oh, second new thing I'm learning today. Actually, this is an old thing that I'm relearning.
That's why it's important to write letters to your political representatives.
Have you ever written a letter to a congressman?
You know, I actually...
Whoa, you have?
I have a stack of letters on my desk right now that I'm going to send to our political representatives.
Is that true? You have a stack of letters on your desk?
Yeah, I wrote them, printed them out.
What? Are you serious?
I just haven't done it. I just haven't mailed them yet. I forgot. Thanks for reminding me, actually.
Are you serious? You actually have letters on your desk?
I am serious.
I will check tomorrow and get back to you guys. Here's something I think we should vote on. Should we take the free chinchilla we were offered today?
You know, free chinchillas are hard to come by.
Comes with habitat and toys.
Unless you're in the Andes, in which case you can just go out and get your own chinchilla in the wild.
Is that where chinchillas are from?
They are Latin American squirrels. Yeah. That's why their name sounds so Hispanic, you know, Latino, Chinchilla.
Chinchilla.
Es una chinchilla
Oh.
de los montañas en los Andes.
You're right. It does sound more Latin when you say it like that. Yeah, it's a chinchilla.
I'll take 2 of them there chinchillas. We couldn't have a chinchilla because we travel too much and none of our friends would be chinchilla sitters.
Well, we haven't asked them yet.
I wouldn't ask them because it's too much work. You've got to clean the cage, feed the thing, clean up the poop, you know.
You sound like you have experience
a lot of work to
with chinchillas.
take care of you. Well, I've had hamsters.
Oh.
They're about the same.
So no chinchilla?
No chinchilla.
So today we were telling someone casually how our cat had ripped open and their guts had spilled all over the couch and we had to use our new hand vac to vacuum up the guts.
And this was someone who didn't realize that, and you probably also don't realize that the cats in question who were torn open and whose guts were everywhere that we had to vacuum up are stuffed cats, like
Plushies.
Plushy,
Yeah.
fluffy cats filled with like little beans.
We refer to them as our cats all the time because that's what they are.
But it was horrifying for this poor person who thought that we were actually vacuuming up gloopy entrails.
Because we can't actually have pets in our complex because they're not allowed.
Right. Also, a reason why we can't have a chinchilla.
You got me there.
Sorry, Totoro. We can't take
Oh,
you.
and his name was Totoro. We were very tempted, Totoro. We can still theoretically name our hypothetical hamsters.
Yes.
Go for it.
I think Bartholomew is a good hamster name.
An excellent, strong biblical name. What about Thaddeus?
Thaddeus, the hamster. What about, for something completely different, cheese nips?
Cheese nips? Isn't that a snack that you can find in the snack aisle?
Buttons.
Oh, cute. How about Roquefort?
Roquefort.
On the cheese.
Yes.
Yeah, on the cheese theme.
I like that. How about cheddar?
Oh, cute. That would be great. What if you had a magnificent stallion? What would you name him?
Ooh, stallion. I would name it Nightfire.
Didn't you name that in your game?
Yes, in Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I had a stallion named Nightfire, as well as,
Did you have Starflame?
Starlight, or Starflame? Starfire? Starfire? I think it was Starfire. Everything's fire.
Release the Starfire.
Remember that time we were in an Uber and the guy was like, dude, that car color is fire.
This was the first time we had heard the word fire used.
And I was like, why yes, that reddish orange is probably called fire. And then he looked at me kind of funny, and I was
He thought
like,
we were cool, but we were not cool.
and then now it's embarrassing because every time I see a car that's colored that, I'm like, oh, the car color is probably fire.
Well,
But
then I told Liam that fire was a slang term meaning something hot or cool, and he did not believe me.
Well, I'm like, the car is reddish orange. Like, it looks like flame. So, to me, they were closely associated.
So our Brooklyn Uber driver was definitely referring to the paint color used by that
Naturally.
Chevy manufacturer.
I thought so. It made sense.
Then I went to Urban Dictionary and showed him the Urban Dictionary entry.
I was wrong. It
We're
was
deeply embarrassed.
I'm sorry to
But we
everyone.
were not cool.
that I
You know,
wasn't-
he was probably Gen Z.
I wasn't up on my lingo.
This has been the Savage Commute.
Totoro, 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 Totoro.
We're sorry, Totoro. We wish we could give you a good home.